TPC Boston, Rich, a great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for top spot. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Time now for the 4th shot.
Currently tied for the lead.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Nicely done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Nicely done. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares the lead. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, You must make a par 5 here because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
The old hammerhands putt. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. This next putt is for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And that'll drop him down to even par now. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 11 feet to the cup.
This one's tracking.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Oh my. That one had eyes for the flag the whole way. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Bit too heavy-handed there. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with their 4th. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Looks good.
That will work.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time for a 1-shotter.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
And he's hit that inside the range. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that was bang on target. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a good-looking shot there. From around 140 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's safely on the green.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Par putt coming up here. It was on a good line. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. This looks to be heading to the green. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. On the tee of a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Oh, good look at a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that'll affect the momentum. And this one is for bogey.
Yeah, he'll take that.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus.
That goes down for an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.